In my last Arduino tutorial, we went over using a potentiometer knob with a servo motor to control the servo motor as we turn the knob. But let's say we wanted to automate a movement of the motor in a loop. We're going to do that today, and we're going to start off with the example code that I showed you in the previous tutorial. So basically, you'd start up your Arduino software, go to File, Examples, down to Servo, and click on Knob. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take out some things we don't need. So like this pot pin here, that's reading from potentiometer. We're not going to use potentiometer here, so we can get rid of that. We can also get rid of this val because we're going to put in our own values for each part of the loop. So far we've imported the servo headers, which are going to do all the hard work for us as far as controlling the servo motor, and we're creating a servo object right here called myServo. We're going to attach our servo motor to pin 9, that's digital pin 9, and then we're going to start our loop. And our loop here is going, by default, this code reads from the potentiometer knob and then translates the input. We don't need either of that because we don't have potentiometer knob. Remove that. So now we have writing the information to our servo motor. So we're going to write to our servo motor val. We deleted val. Let's just put a value in here from 0 to 179 because the servo motor I'm using is 180 degrees. And from 0 to 179 is our 180 degrees. Let's do 10 here. And then we will wait 1 second. So we're going to put 1000 in here, and that will keep us at 1 second there. And then just to keep things easy, I am going to copy and paste that into here. And I'm going to now set this from 10. I'll set this to 170. So basically what our code is going to do is load servo headers, create a servo, attach the servo to pin 9, and then it's going to loop. And it's going to move the servo motor to 10 degrees, wait a second, and then move it to 170 degrees. Wait a second, and do it again. And it'll do it continuously as long as there's power going to the board. So at this point, we will compile that, and we will upload it to our board. And now let's go look at what this code does in real life. A little bit simpler than our previous one because we don't need the breadboard and potentiometer knob. We can plug everything directly from the servo motor into our Arduino board. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to plug our red 5 volt into our 5 volt pin on our board. We're going to plug our ground into our ground on the board. And we're going to plug our data cable right into pin 9. Now we've already loaded the code. Let's plug in the power, turn it on. As soon as the code starts, it goes to 10 degrees, and then back to 170 degrees, and then back to 10, and we'll loop that. Every second it will make a movement, so it's a 2-second loop. And that is how you make it so that you can control the degrees of a servo motor straight from your code, so you can have an automated movement that loops as long as there's power going to the board. If we cut the power, it obviously stops. Thank you for watching, and visit filmsbychris.com for more video tutorials like this.